Greetings and hello. So what you see here are two pork bellies, which I said I probably wouldn't do again, but I'm going to be making bacon. Now I did some pork belly before where I cured it and made some bacon, and it came out okay. So this time I'm going to record the process now that I've pretty much learned from my mistakes. One of the mistakes I made was on the back of the pork belly, if I can get it out. What the hell? Is a layer of skin. This one had the skin removed already. I had them take it off at the store that I got it from. This one, it still has the skin on it, which people use to make crackling or chicharron, depending on what country you're from. So that was a big mistake I made. I took off too much fat. Like all of this I took off. I just hacked it up really bad. So it was just a thin piece left when it was all said and done. So this one I'm going to leave the skin on because it comes off easily after it has been smoked or cooked for 4 hours. And this one already has the skin off. So you want to get a nice good slab, you know. You can see that is, you know, it looks like a bacon. So my mixture is going to be coarse kosher salt, maple syrup. I'm going to use cane sugar this time instead of brown sugar. And then I have some coarse black pepper and the pink curing salt. You don't need pink curing salt if you're going to eat it immediately. This is just to preserve it, keep the germs off of it, the bacteria from growing for extended length of time. So I'm going to do 1 cup of kosher salt, 1 cup of the sugar, and maybe a 1/4 cup of the black pepper. And I'm going to pour the maple syrup onto the pork belly first, and then apply the dry ingredients on top of that. So let me get that all set up, and I'll come and show you what it looks like. So you're going to use 1 teaspoon of this pink curing salt, Prague #1. You can find it on Amazon. Just look up curing salt, and a whole bunch of stuff will pull up. But this is the Prague powder, the Prague curing salt #1. Is one of Amazon's recommended salts. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I got it all covered, all the sides. So now I'm going to transfer it to this 2.5 gallon storage bag. And then it's going in the refrigerator for 7 days. And during that time, the salt is going to draw the moisture out of the bacon, and you're going to see a lot of liquid in the bag as it's curing over those 7 days. And you just rotate the bag daily to make sure all that brine gets into the bacon or the pork belly to do its job. All right, so that's one done. So I got it labeled here so I know which one is which. I'm gonna go ahead and do this other one with the half kosher salt, half brown sugar with a little bit of black pepper, and wrap that up, get that in the fridge, and then I'll give you guys an update as the days go by. All right, so this is the one that's got the cane sugar and 3/4 cups of salt. This one is the old mix where it's half salt, half brown sugar. I really have to put a mixture on the backside with the skin because the skin is coming off anyway, but some of it did get onto the skin from the pan that it was sitting in, so that'll be okay. So in the fridge it goes for 7 days. Today is June 10th. I'll take it out on the 17th, but I'll show you guys in between what it looks like as it's curing over the next 7 days. Okay, so this is day number 2 of the pork belly curing in the refrigerator. I've already flipped it each day since I first put it in. And you can see it's some liquid on top, and you got some liquid down there at the bottom. And that's normal. That's what the salt is doing, is drawing out the moisture from the pork belly. And so you just flip it over every day to make sure everything gets coated in that liquid that's coming out, and it's continuing to cure. So another 5 more days and this will be done, and we'll pick it up there for the next step. 7 days is today. I forgot to record the other couple days when I was rotating the bags, but you get the idea. You rotate the bag every day so all the liquid that comes out can get fully submerged on all sides. So I took this out, each one out the bag this morning, probably around 3 a.m. I woke up pretty early, so I said I'll go ahead and take care of this now. So this is the one that has the 50-50 salt to brown sugar mixture, and this is the one that has the 3/4 cup to 1 cup and 1/4 cup black pepper mixture. So these have been in the refrigerator drying since 3 a.m. this morning. Today is June 17th. Drying out, and then tomorrow I will throw them on the smoker for 4 hours at around 225, 250 until it gets to I think 140 internal temperature. And then after that is done, they'll go back in the refrigerator to solidify or get hard again, and then it'll be easier to slice it at that point. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when I get these out on the smoker. Good morning. So today is the 18th. This is day number 8. It sat in the refrigerator overnight. It's pretty much dried. So I'm going to go ahead and get the smoker started. Show you what's going on with that. I'm going to use the Weber Smoky Mountain on this one because I don't have any more lump hardwood charcoal, and I don't have to monitor the fire like I would on the old country smokehouse. So I just woke up not too long ago, so I'm still getting all the cobwebs out. But okay, let's go outside and get the smoker started. Now that's a tight fit. So I did check it with the lid, and you know, the lid does go on and it seals, so I'm not going to have to put them on the top rack and the bottom rack. And there you go. So it is 6:28. We're going to call it 6:30. We'll come back at 10:30, but we'll check in between to see how it's going. It's been 2 hours. It's getting some good color. We'll give it another 2 hours. Here are the pork bellies after 4 hours. Actually more like 3 hours and 45 minutes, because I did take the temps on them and they were coming in around 140, 150 internal temp. So I just went ahead and pulled them off. So this one has the skin removed. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and take the skin off. It should just peel right off real easily. And then I'm going to let them cool and then wrap them and put them in the refrigerator so they can sit overnight. And then I will slice them tomorrow morning. So there's that top piece of skin. I did use my fillet knife to help it along its way, because some places it was not coming off as easily, but it's off now, and I'm gonna let these cool, wrap them up, stick them in the fridge. All right, so here are the pork bellies that are now baking, and they've been in the refrigerator overnight, 24 hours, give or take, and they have solidified to the point where I can start slicing them into baking strips. So I'm going to pull out my electric knife, because trying to slice this with my regular knife becomes a chore. Alright, so I'm going to slice these and then come back and show you the end result. This is the end piece that I'm going to cut up into cubes and use for seasoning purposes, like in maybe some rice or some beans, whatever you need some bacon juice for, or flavoring. That's what these end pieces would be good for. So you got one on that end and one on this end, and there's a good look at the bacon. All right, I'll be back. And here it is. This is the I guess the pepper slab that I did with the 3/4 cup kosher salt, 1 cup of the cane sugar, and 1/4 cup of black pepper. I put the other one back in the refrigerator because it was taking a little bit longer with the electric slicer, and I also need to let it cool down because it was getting pretty hot. So what I'm going to do right now is fry up about 2 slices in my cast iron skillet and see what it tastes like, and then I'll let you guys know. Sure does smell good. I wish you guys could smell this. I definitely cut that one too thick. This one here is the normal size, regular size. So are the rest of them. But yeah, looks good so far. Just one more thing. I should have done a before and after of the weight. Well, here's an after. So each one of these rows is a pound, and then those are the end pieces, you know, little bits, scragglers, and that's well, it was 12 ounces. So I think the start weight was it was less than 5 pounds because the skin was removed. So I'm gonna say maybe 4 3/4, 4.5. And after it's been cooked, I have 3 pounds, 12 ounces of bacon. So I would recommend you either having a very sharp knife or an electric slicer. That's just my opinion on it, because my little Black & Decker electric knife was it was getting pretty hot. Like, you know, it's pretty warm right now. So I'll probably try this one later. This is the one that has the 50, half salt, half brown sugar, and a little bit of black pepper. But that's what it looks like. Looks like bacon, smells like bacon, tastes like bacon. All right, again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my my learning process here. Anybody got any suggestions? I'm all ears. Have a good one.